What about others? How your evening is good? Because you come to God's home, that's why it's good. So nice to have you all. Greetings of peace, love to all of you. So today, आप म्यूट कर दीजिए सभी को.
Sorry, range is not for he book.
So today we have insight session. So both of you come regularly? You come? This is first time you are coming? Your first time. What about you? Second time. That's so nice. So what is insight? What is insight? We'll look at it. And what is the topic for the day? Have you seen the topic? No. Acha. Still you have come here. That's so nice of you. Usually people tend to see the speaker, tend to see the topic, and then come. But still you are here, which is very good. So today's topic is about anger. It will work for you? Huh? So anger. So first thing about anger, I want to know how many of you get angry? Huh? You don't get, my dear? So you don't need the session actually. You don't get angry. That's nice to hear that. What about you, brother? You don't allow to get angry. That is so nice and very clever answer is that. You don't allow to get angry. That's nice. So my first question is anger healthy or unhealthy? Unhealthy? Acha. Is anger healthy or unhealthy? Can you be a bit louder? That's okay. Direction is next thing, but is anger healthy or unhealthy?
It's probably unhealthy. I'll say that.
Okay. My next question is anger good or bad? Is it good or bad? What do you think, my dear?
Bad?
Bad. Okay. What do you think?
Bad. I'll go with bad.
Bad. Okay. Brothers? Good or bad? It is bad. That is not called as angry. Being authoritative or being organized or being, that is not anger. Acha, okay. Others will say that you are angry. Okay. So my next question is anger good? Sometimes bad and bad. Sometimes okay. This is the second option. First one is anger good. Second one is sometimes okay. And third one is bad. What is your option?
I'll go with bad. I'll stick with bad.
It's bad. Oh, third option only you are holding on to. That's good. What is your answer? Sometimes okay? Hmm.
I think it keeps it because sorry. Because when I think of history and how without moral outrage, without some outrage, there wouldn't have been any movement towards any change in history, not slavery, not abolition of anything or any women's rights or anything like that. So I think used in a constructive way, I think for the most part, anger is destructive. But in terms of maybe fighting for a cause and not like in like an outrage, like outburst or whichever, but I feel like moral outrage has aided in plenty rebellions across history. So and both peaceful protests and moral, I think combination of both I found to be in a constructive way, I guess.
Okay, I agree with you in the way the protests or the history and all those things. But coming to me in everyday situation, how I'm dealing with the things or how I am handling with the people or whatever is happening around me. Many times when I ask this question, people say first when I asked, is it good or bad? Usually people say, yes, it is bad. When we give a probability of the third option also, it is, oh, it's sometimes okay. Then they say, yes, sometimes okay. You understand what I mean? So we give some kind of solace for ourselves that, yeah, it is okay. Sometimes okay. And first question was, is it healthy or unhealthy? So you said unhealthy. It is not healthy. So is it being unhealthy sometimes? Is that okay? Yeah. Because why I am asking these questions is when we talk about immunity. First of all, the question comes, why is angry? Why is it existing? Right? Usually people ask, sister, there are different negative emotions. Why are they existing? So my answer many times is that the soul's health, right? If my immunity is not so good, we all remember the COVID days. So first of all, what we did, we tried to increase our immunity. As soon as we increase our immunity, our capacity to fight with the virus, then automatically we are saved. Though there are so many cases occurred, but still I remained safe. Why? Because my immunity, my health was good because of my immunity. So in the same way, if my soul's immunity is less, I'm prone to get so many diseases. One such disease is anger. Do you understand what I mean? When my soul's health is low or weak, then automatically every little thing makes me get angry. The same situation, for some people, it is not giving anger. For me, when I am tired, when I am upset, when I am in stress, I get very easily caught up in anger. And many times when I ask, Do you get angry? People say yes. And sometimes when I ask this question, second question, how many feel that I don't get angry by myself? Others make me feel anger. Do you all say that? I am okay, sister, but it's not me who get anger, but it is she or this situation or this place or this politicians or the political system which is happening or the things which are happening in the country or the weather which is there, that is making me get anger. That is making me feel angry, right? So my question next is, who is the owner of your emotions? Who is the owner of your feelings? If someone is making me feel angry, someone is making me feel upset, they will use all kind of channels to change the feelings in my face, to get different expressions. You got what I mean? Right? Means somewhere I given away my power in someone else's hands. When they will give me good praise, I am feeling happy. The moment they say something or which I am not that, yes, I know that I am not that, but still that is making me feel upset. That means I am given away my ownership in someone else's hands. I am like a puppet. However they want to turn and twist, I will be turning on their tunes. And they want to take good fun of me. It happens, no? Yeah? It happens or not? In the situations, it happens or not? Right? I just want to give you a small story. I really like this story. There was this king, right? A king thought that I want to get a good test for all my people, all the subjects. So he mixed some stones with the gems, right? Some normal stones and gems. He mixed them well, and he had asked the subjects that whoever gets, means whoever can separate the gems and the diamonds, means diamonds and the stones, they will get good prize. So many people had come, but no one could do all the things done. And the king said that whoever does this task, that will be very intellectual, very clever. Only that person can do that. So many people tried. And at last, there came a blind man, right? A blind man came and said to king that I want to try it. And everyone in the court was laughing out that all of us are so big people, so intellectuals, we can see, we can do anything, and still we are not able to do. How you blind person can do that, right? And he said, I want to try. And then king said, yes, let him try. We'll give him a try. And he asked the king that, I want to get 1 hour of time for that. He said, okay, but how you can do that? He went out taking all the treasure, and he came back after 1 hour, separating both the gems as well as the stones. And that was true, actually. What he did was really right. He separated the gems from the stones. The king was so curious. You are also curious? to know how he could do that. Right? How he could do? Are you curious to know? Just feel everyone can do that, no? Yeah, but still, you can see, you can feel, even we also can do that. But how the blind person can do? Huh? He taken 1 hour, 2 hours for that to do that. So then king was so curious and asked, how did you do that? I'm so curious to know. And then he said, my dear Lord, when I took them to the sun, the thing, the gems which are there, they never get hot. And those who are normal stones or the chips or whatever there, they get hot in the sun. So with that, he separated. That means, what is the lesson from the story? The real gems never get hot. They never heated up their minds or their words or their actions like that. So we have to check, what is my state of mind? Right? If little things making me feel that, then there are so many people, so many things, so many situations are there which can make me get angry or sick. So as I said before, that it is soul's health, because in the poster it is written healing. So when the soul's health is not good, then I am experiencing different negative emotions. So what I need to do, as you are in the spiritual gathering, people generally say for anger management, have water, take them sip by sip, count numbers, or reverse counting the numbers, or just to take deep breaths and release them, or have some good food which will make you feel happy. Yeah, I will talk about that, how the food and emotions are connected, right? And people say, have something which you like, or go for a party, or watch a movie which you like, or something which will make you feel happy. So that is all okay for one level, but what is the root cause of that anger? If I can find out that root, then I can work from that level, right? It is externally, yes, I am doing all those things because food is connected with our emotions so much. People who are in deep depression, they tend to eat so much. You find that? People, those who are in deep depression, they tend to sleep so much. Means our emotions are directly related to our body. Whatever my deep emotions are there, they are directly relating to the body. And some people, when they are in deep depression, they don't eat at all. And some people, they don't get sleep at all. Right? Those who wants to experience love, this is deep psychology I'm talking. I have a beautiful experience right here in Caribbean. One sister was there in one of the islands running the Raj Yoga Center, and very small island. The owners of the house, this Raj Yoga Center, was our doctors, very well-known doctors in the island. Both wife and husband used to work as doctors. And they had a little boy. This is just 3 or 4 years boy. And this boy comes every often upstairs to the Raj Yoga Center and knock the door and ask the sister to give something all the time, all the time. And he knows that when he comes to the center, he will get some sweets. So this sister used to give that boy sweets every time he comes. He have little bit and he just throw it away and then he will go. Like that 10 times, 12 times he used to come whole day every time he knocks the door and comes and goes off. And one day, Sister Hemlata, who is again a doctor, she went to that island. And this sister told to Sister Hemlata that, Sister, I don't know why this boy comes often and he disturbs so much. And so many sweets I am making because they are owners of the house. So I have to be very polite with them. And the boy doesn't know anything. So I am giving him so many sweets and he is just throwing them and going off. And then this sister said, you know what it is? When this boy comes, you give him only little bit of sweet, but give him lot of love. You understand what you mean? Huh? I mean, pat him or just, what do you say in English? Yeah, right? And you love that boy. And you talk to that boy with lot of love, not just as a owner's son, you are talking to him. And she started doing that and she made small, small sweet pieces. And she used to give only one piece and more to talk to him and love him, talk to him nicely, and send him off. After a few days, he stopped coming to center like that. He comes only 2-3 times a day. You understand the deep psychology? Right? Actually, boy doesn't need the sweets. What he needs? Love. He needs care. He needs someone to speak. He wants to express. When that is there, automatically the craving for that sweet goes down. So it is not just with that boy it is happening. Though we all are elders, somewhere that craving in the soul is there for something or the other. That is expressed in the form of anger, in the form of rage, in the form of jealousy, in the form of ego. So this is where the root cause starts. If I ask you the question that what is the cause of the anger, people generally say, when things don't work as I think. Yes, I get mad, sister. When people don't listen to me how I say, I get mad. When people lie to me, I get mad. These are the answers which we listen usually about anger. Right? So why someone has to be under my control, first of all? Right? If I am a boss, okay, no problem. But still, everyone is individual. Every individual is free to do anything, free to be however they want to be. Who am I to control? Means that spiritual understanding which comes, when it comes, then automatically I have control over my own emotions. Do I dance for others' tunes? If I don't like it, then why someone has to tune on my own, on my music? Right? So what I mean is, it is a kind of disease of the soul. because there are so many different forms of anger is there. Some may be saying in the form of being very rude or being very loud or showing their eyes or sometimes using their hands or whatever, or sometimes they are using their mouth in the form of bad words. Yes. Or some may be suppressing, and that can be coming out like crying. That is also a form of anger. You know that, right? Sometimes it is rage, sometimes it is jealousy, sometimes it is being rude, sometimes it is frustration, sometimes it is stress. So different forms of anger. So that means the soul is diseased. This word also is very beautiful. Disease, dis plus ease. When you are not at ease with your own self, then that becomes disease. When you are not at ease with your own thoughts, they are not good, they are not right. I myself is not feeling comfortable with my own mental pattern, then that manifests in the form of disease. That's why our emotions are directly connected with the body and our physical health. Spiritual health is directly connected with the physical health. So if I am diseased inside, then automatically that shows through the body, because that negative emotion, whatever it carries, that negative emotion, whatever the energy which created, the negative energy goes in the body and settles down in one or the other part of the body. And that turns as a disease. There are two different, in the spectrum, when you see two different variants. One is either you suppress it when you get the feelings of anger, either you suppress it, or sometimes you are expressing in a very bad way. So which one you think is good? Suppressing or expressing? Yeah, right. So in spirituality, what we understand is both are not right. Right? If you suppress it in the form of cancer, it is turning out nowadays. Those who are taking deep negative emotions inside and holding on to them, they cannot express it many times. Means the situations are not like that, or whatever the reason could be, when they don't express it, they just not express it, it is just suppressing it, then that turns into cancers. And nowadays when you see cancer, it become like a common cold in everywhere. At least in India, we listen every day so many cases that someone got cancer, they find out in 3rd stage or 4th stage, and now you hear that someone passed away through the cancer. So if you suppress that negative emotion, whatever negative emotion, no negative emotion is good actually. When you suppress it, especially the anger, it turns out into cancer. And when you express in a bad manner, what will happen to the body? You know that this is research actually. So when you express it, it comes out through the heart attacks. Right? When you get angry, there are many evidences in medical science. The heart bursts, physical heart bursts because of the anger inside. Then heart attacks. Means whatever my thought pattern are there, my emotions will be connected. Whatever my emotions are happening, then that will show its effect on the physical body. And of course, relationship wise or environmental wise, socially, that's bad impact. But first thing is, it is impacting my own life, my own body. If I love myself, then you'll be a gem or a stone, according to the story. If I love myself, I want to care my heart. I want to care my brain, because whenever you have anger, high cortisol levels released, right? And which will make you feel furious more. And it impacts on the immune system. As soon as you feel anger, your immunity goes down. Especially it was, so much research went on the cancer patients, especially how their immunity is getting weaker or how it is increased based on their mental patterns. So all the organs of the body gets impact through my emotions negatively when I express them. So I want to care my heart. I want to care my immunity. I want to care my brain. I want to care my relationships. Yes, it's easy to spoil them. It takes just a minute to spoil. But to build that relationship, how much effort you have made right through your life? Yes or no? Yes. It takes a lot of energy, lot of your time, your thoughts. But to destroy it, it doesn't take much time. One word I speak, and others will say, I cannot forget that word for whole life. And I cannot forgive whole of my life. Right? So I am holding to that negative emotion, as well as I am giving others also to hold on to that negative emotion, means what kind of energy I am spreading. Because every thought of you is creating and carrying a kind of energy with it. That's why when you go to some religious places or some positive places, you say the vibrations are so good. It's so nice to be here. Why? Because the vibrations created through our thoughts. And the same thing happens negatively also. So the root cause of anger or jealousy or stress or anxiety, whatever negative emotion you take, that is from the thought level. That is what spirituality teaches us. So if I change my pattern of thinking, then automatically I have control over that. It doesn't mean the situations will be so nice, your path is so rosy, and you don't get any situations. No. You get more situations. But you have the energy, strength to deal with them with dignity and royalty, rather than being very rude. Right? You deal with them in a different way. When you are flying high in the flight, all the buildings, high-rise buildings now in Guyana, when you fly little high, how they appear? They look small. If you fly more, then they don't even appear. Are they or not there? They are there. But if you fly high, then it becomes insignificant. In the same way, if I create my mental health or my mind strong, then the situations may come, but they all look insignificant because I am on a higher side. So I need to change my thinking pattern from negative or from blame consciousness to taking the responsibility. This is what we learned in spirituality, that whatever is happening inside of me and around me, who is responsible? Who is responsible? Who is responsible? If I say I am responsible, then I will be very accountable for everything. I usually say in India, they all say, yes, I am responsible for it. I usually say, if your family people would be here, they will be very happy that you are responsible for your sorrow. So no other can make me feel sorrow, or no other can make me feel anger. If I ask you, I want to give you this, let's say, I want to give you this phone for you. If I am sharing a notebook, after the class, I will share notebook to everyone. So I'll tell you, sister, please come and take this notebook. You say and tell me gently that, sister, no, I have my notebook. Please, I don't want to have it one more. No, I will come down from the stage and I'll give you again. Please take this, sister. What will you say? Sister, you understand what I mean? I have so many books. You can share with those who doesn't have. Please take this and give them. Or you gently put it here and go away. If you don't want, then will you take them? Whatever you will be given? No, I don't want to take. Then why I am taking sorrow from others, which is not my cup of tea, or which is not suitable for me? But every time I grab that pain, sorrow from others, or whatever they say, I ponder on whatever they say on me. Why I am being like that? For things, if I don't want, I don't carry. But why I am taking the things of the mind like that? So I need to keep distant of those negative things, and I have to have control over my own self, not to think, not to feel, not to emote those emotions once again. So it's in my own control. Yes. Right? And of course, the environment also affects me. And the food I have also affects me. One is my thoughts, and second one is my daily routine. And the third thing is whatever I eat, however I eat, that also affects. So few things we will see what we can do to avoid this kind of negative emotions or patterns of thinking. So first thing I want to say is, every day when you get up, how to start your day? How to start your day? How you want to do? When as soon as I get up, I have my good companion. Right? With everyone, this small companion is there nowadays, right? And start with this one. Is that right? Is that healthy? Is that healthy? And I feel if I don't see the news, or if I don't watch whatever is happened whole night, how the world will continue. So I need to check my WhatsApp, I need to check my social media platforms, and I need to check all those things as soon as I get up. So what is the content I am putting in the morning? Because as soon as you get up, the first thing in the morning, it says in science, medical science also says that 12 to 13 minutes as soon as you got up, your subconscious mind is very absorbent. Whatever you give, that will just be absorbed, just like a sponge. Huh? If you put the sponge in water, what will happen? It absorbs. If you keep the sponge in the juice, what will happen? It absorbs. If you keep the same sponge in the blood, what it will do? It still will absorb. Will that sponge have that discretion that I should not absorb this blood, I should not absorb the juice? No. Whatever you put in, wherever you put in, the power is just to absorb. In the same way, as soon as we get up in the morning, our subconscious mind is just like a sponge, right? Whatever things you put in that morning, that will be there and stays and works for the whole day. I don't know if you have this expression we have there, that the whole day is like that. I don't know whom I have seen morning, first thing in the morning. I don't know whether you people say here. In India, people say that I don't know whom I have seen first in the morning. The whole day going bad. So now, whom I have seen is not the question. What I thought as a first thought in the morning is important, right? So for that, avoid the content in the morning, at least for half an hour when you get up or 20 minutes when you get up, and use your mind or your thoughts in a very positive, productive, purposeful way. And create that strength of your mind in the morning itself, which will continue for the whole day. That's why in spirituality or everywhere it is said that even in different religions also, the morning time is very auspicious time. Even students also asked to study in the mornings, not in the night, because morning is fresh. So whatever you study, that will remain. Even the exercise also done in the morning, right? So everything, why morning? Because you are fresh. Fresh after a good sleep. So morning, as soon as I get up, what content I am absorbing, I am consuming, that's important. So try it for a month or 2 weeks or a week at least. When you get up in the morning, don't use your phone for at least half an hour. No news, nothing. And try focusing your thoughts in a positive way, that you are not just a body, you are a divine being who is peaceful, powerful, happy, loving. We have meditation commentaries if you want, you can use them. And just focus your thoughts in a good way and see your day as a very productive day. And whatever thoughts you create, that will continue for the whole day. So that is first tip. And second one is your food. Food and emotions are deeply connected. Just now we were talking about the boy doesn't need the sweets actually. He's craving for not just sweets. Sweet is just the manifestation. But what is the root? Love. Right? So I need to understand, and I will have food, but with what consciousness I am creating that food, or what consciousness I am preparing that food, cooking that food is important. Yes? So while cooking your food, we strongly suggest in India that, because we have different, so much of online purchase there. Here you all are saved. I'm so happy for that. There, Blinkit, name of the brands, right? So 10 minutes delivery. If you don't get your food in 10 minutes, then you will not get, means you don't pay. That is the advertisements they do. And so much of traffic. And will you think the delivery boy will bring so happily that, yes, ma'am, you ordered it and I brought it in 10 minutes? Will he do that? He's so anxious, so tensed, and he's cursing that man
10:41.
have ordered,
10:41.
right? And saying that I have to go so long. So why this person has ordered that? So what kind of
And discount
energy
applicable?
that person is putting in that? You understand? The energy which is going in that food, right? And do you think the people who are selling out the food, they will do everything with that right consciousness or good consciousness? Or just they want to get money? Mixing many things, that is adulteration, is something else. But what energy is going is in that food is important. So as is my food, so would be my mind. So if mind is not good, if I am getting angry, if I am getting jealousy or ego, then definitely this is high time to change my food habits, food patterns also. Try, if possible, at least 1 week, cook for your own self. While cooking, not only just you are stirring the pot, but put some good thoughts in it, that this will be a magical food for me, which will make my body healthy, my mind healthy, fit, strong. This is disease-free food, right? When you are drinking something, when you get a cup of water or cup of juice or whatever you are drinking, put some good thoughts in it, that this is like a nectar, right? And send these vibrations, because whatever I am speaking, this is all research done. It's not just spiritual perspective I am sharing. So much research was done on the food, on water. So whatever vibrations I put in, based on that, the molecular texture also changed in water and food. Sometimes you can show those pictures of how it changed. The structure of the molecules have changed. So every time you drink a cup of water or juice or whatever, throw some good thoughts in it, that this is nectar which will make me healthy. Because before we eat, what kind of thoughts we use? Sister, this is not good for me because this is so much of cholesterol. This is not at all good for me because I have high blood pressure. This is not good because this has sugar. Or this will give me some acidity. So what kind of energy I am putting in the food? Yes or no? So your food is medicine actually. If I don't eat food as medicine, what will happen in the future? I have to take medicines as my food. This is what happening. People take so many medicines before they sleep. For BP, one tablet, for diabetes, another tablet, for body aches, another one, for something else. I need to get my vitamins, I need to get this, I need to get that. So if I don't eat food as medicine, because all the food health is there in the food, if I don't create that kind of energy or vibrations in that, definitely I have to take medicines as my food. I'm not threatening you, but this is what happening in the world. You understand what I mean? Yes, people are like that. So creating food, when you are cooking the food, right consciousness, with love. Whom you are cooking? You are cooking for your own self or your family, your own people you are cooking for. And morning times, I mean, here it is okay, I think, but in India, morning times is a big war at homes. Children has to go to school, means wife and husband has to go to work and has to cook. Every day we cook there. So has to cook and pack, breakfast, lunch, with snacks. So big war is going on. War is going on here and war is going on here also. Talking so much, you are not cooperative, you are not this, you are not that. So what kind of energy I am creating while preparing the food? So at least try for a week or two and see how your thoughts will change through your food. And while eating also, so much of gossiping, so much of this while eating. I'm talking and eating, right? Or I'm watching, if not mobile. I have TV, I have laptop, all the screens. So nowadays, I stress on this point in every lecture actually, that screen-free food. Possible? It's a big challenge. Yeah. And one more request to my dear sisters. If possible, at least one meal with all the family members. Not possible? Huh? I think English saying is the family, the people eats together, stay together. That is the saying, right? The people eats together, stay together. So if you want to have that family bondage or relationships to be strong, I need to invest some time with the family, not with mobile. When you are with the family, still you are on mobile and you are eating like a machine. No. It happens, no? Huh? Many times when I'm preparing the slides, I'm trying to get some pictures where the dining table is there without a gadget, if any picture I could get. Believe me, I don't get the picture which I create in my thoughts. I don't get. Everywhere there is mobile on the dining table. People are sitting or talking or watching. So difficult in science also to find that kind of thing. Then physically to find is also difficult. So if you can invest some time at least with your family, that will stay together. So try, at least give a try for a week or 15 days. And third thing is traffic control of your thoughts. We are so decentralized, defocused whole day. And I don't know if you use GPS here. If you are using GPS in your mobiles, in your gadgets to find the road, then if you find the route, either this one is good or this one is good, this one is good. And after a while, the gadget will tell you what it will tell. You know what it says? Refocus. Till then, it will not come back. Means it will not show the route. You have to refocus, then that will show you the route. So here also, whole day I am so much here and there, my thoughts, my words, my actions. I am so decentralized. Here, there, all the things are happening. So if I give few moments to refocus once again and then think it in a new way, possible? I'm thinking in a way, it become a pattern for me all the time. If I am thinking the same way, then I'll get the same kind of result. If I want to get a new result, then what I have to do? I have to think in a different way or a new way. So that is what is when you focus your thoughts on and off. We suggest every hour at least 1 minute, 2 minutes. If you can refocus your attention, then automatically whole next 58 minutes will be under your control. So this is called traffic control of the mind. How you control your brake as soon as you see the red light in the traffic. In the same way, here also, traffic control is very important. Means breaking the old patterns of thinking or feelings and emotions and creating a new set of positive thoughts. Right? Possible? And the fourth one is before going to sleep. What consciousness I am sleeping? Because the last thought of the day will lead me towards the first thought of the next day. If you keep your vehicle in the garage and you left the engine on, right? And it did not go anywhere. It is still there in the garage. But when you come back tomorrow morning, is the engine hot or cold? If the engine is on, it's not moved. Engine only is on. How will it be? Hot or cold? Hot. In the same way, if my mind's engine also not turned off in the night, then when I get up in the morning, still I feel very tired in the morning because I did not switch off my engine. So before going to sleep, what we learned here and what we practice is putting off for all the things, whatever happened today, and making my mind free from all the things, whatever happened. Someone did something negative for me, or I did something wrong for others. I don't carry that burden in my mind. I put aside all that burden and I put a full stop for whatever happened today and sleep in God's remembrance. Then your sleep's quality will be very good. It is not quantity of sleep, 8 hours sleep, 9 hours sleep, that will make you feel healthy. No. If you sleep few hours also, your quality of sleep will be good because you turned off your engine, that is your mind. That will make you free from negative patterns of thinking. Possible? Try at least 1-2 things. How it would work for you, try them. Because unless until you try, you don't see the results. The spiritual things are that they are proven, but if I use it, then only it will work for me. I have to prove for my own self. They all are good, but if I use them, then I'll get the benefit. So it is not someone is creating or making me feel angry. It is I, the master, the owner of my own thoughts, feelings, and emotions. I create these thoughts, right? Yes. Okay. And I create thoughts of peace, love, happiness because I am that. So to learn more about this or the insights about meditation or free from anger, liberation from the jealousy or ego, all these things, negative emotions, we have a basic orientation class. So you can come and learn meditation. All those things will be explain to you all later, but it is just a small orientation about what the negative patterns of uh, emotions, how we can have control over our own self. Having accountability, having the responsibility of my own self is the main thing, right? So it is just drop of spirituality. But when you start practicing it, you will understand the depth and you start experiencing the easiness, the happiness of it. Okay, right? So, what are the takeaway points from today? Even one point, if you practice also, that will be good. What do you want to practice?
Eating without my cell phone.
Sorry, once again.
Eating without myself.
You want to?
Eat without my cell phone.
With your own self. Okay, that is good. And while cooking also, having good thoughts is very important.
Yes, I usually do because I love cooking, so I always cook with,
You always cook for yourself.
yeah, most of the times.
Very good. That's a very good habit. Please continue that. And now, while cooking, your thought patterns or whatever you listen, whatever you speak, you be careful. I have seen some mothers in India, if they use the mobile, they don't use it in kitchen, you know. And that sister really says she is a very big gem. She studied so much and she is doing a lot for the society. And she says whenever she use the mobile, she wash hands before she comes in the kitchen. Mona also is like that. And she doesn't use the mobile while cooking. Right? Because so much germs on this, you know, that I don't want to go in these things. So while cooking, right?
I
If
use
you
it to-
use for good music or good
That's fine.
songs or whatever you like, good things you can play.
That's what I do, especially in the morning because I get up really early. So I would just
You can-
I would just play like some soft music while I'm cooking.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's so nice. So you want to continue that?
Yes.
Yes. And which is very good that you want to cook for yourself. Please continue that habit.
I also love cooking for other people.
That's so nice. So put the thoughts of while using your whatever masalas you use, the spices you use, those, so use the spice of love, spice of peace, spice of happiness, along with those spices. Your food tastes good,
Yeah. Thank you.
right? Yeah. What do you want to take from today's session?
Turn off my engine before I sleep.
Turning off your engine of mind before you sleep. So, not to use this also before you sleep, because it keeps your thoughts on and it gives you so much craving that you want to watch more and more. You know, scientifically, it is blue light effect. This is what they say, because this emit that blue light, which will make your brain feel that it is still a day. It stops melatonin secretion in the mind, in the brain. So melatonin is sleep inducing hormone. So it won't allow the melatonin to release because your brain still thinking it is still day. As the evening starts, this hormone starts secreting in the brain, but it won't allow you to do that. So that's why you don't feel sleepy. And it feels craving as if you lost something in the world if you don't watch. No? Right? So turning off your mind's engine as well as turning off your phone also. Right? That's good. Any other thoughts? Anyone want to take? Alisa? You have a lot?
I had a thought, but I don't know where it is. Maybe it'll come.
Say once again.
Om Shanti. Over the years, I have learned how to rewind.
How to?
Rewind.
Uh-huh.
Rewind means
Yeah.
before rest,
Yes.
all the thoughts and the events, I go over it back again.
Hmm.
I call that rewind. I might be using the wrong term or whatever, but it gives me the opportunity to sleep without being like disturbed, no disturbance in the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And that practice has brought fruit in the sense that sleep 1 hour, 2 hours, that's enough in 24 hours
That's so nice.
because it's been over 40 years
Acha.
of that practice.
So you're putting a full stop for all the things, though, yes, you use the word rewind. So you are rewinding, not carrying them or having that burden, just putting a stop for all the things. Yes.
And the
Yes,
next
brother.
thing,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
next thing is how the mind affects food and food affects the mind.
Right.
Now, that was an experience that I had in the past that presented in a picture form for an exhibition. And it did captivate. And families came in again from that picture because mind affecting the food and food affects the mind. Was very important. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to work on anger
Mm-hmm.
and not anger only to express the anger. Sometimes when I angry, I stay silent. So I would like to more focus on.
Don't suppress it, but
Yeah.
work on not creating that negative emotion.
Yeah.
So empower your mind so that you don't create that negative emotion. Don't even suppress also.
So just stay silent sometimes. You get angry with someone.
Yeah. You
And-
suppress it, then you are suppressing
You
it. You are
suppress it.
you're not telling them out. Yeah.
Okay. But I think there is a peaceful way.
No. You have to let the other person know that is also not right, but in which way you are expressing it is important.
Okay.
I don't know in English, but in Hindi, Baba says that Satyata, the truth you have to reveal, but Sabhyata means the proper way how you express that is also important. The truth with that dignity or that love or whatever you express is also important. Yeah.
Okay.
Victor?
Om Shanti.
Yeah.
No, what I would try to do from now on is to be more positive in whatever I'm doing and to see the result when I'm doing it. Whatever I'm aiming at, I should see it at the moment that I'm trying to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that's the most important thing.
So not blaming.
All right.
That's important. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. This side. There is mic there.
Om Shanti. So I guess my takeaway and what I need to work on more is to shut off my mind before I sleep. I think that I've been working on it, but I need to work more on that. So.
All the best.
I think I like the idea that you said quality over quantity of sleep. And I find like in the Western world, we focus a lot on the quantity of sleep. but
Even in India also.
Still wake up.
All the doctors say 8 hours sleep, 9 hours sleep. Other day we had some gynecologists for some Kumaris, unmarried girls retreat was happening, and we invited very famous gynecologists, two of them, mother and daughter. Both of them are very great doctors there. So they were saying at least 9 hours sleep. And our sisters who were sitting there, they were, Didi, how can it be? We sleep only 4 hours. We all are healthy.
Yeah.
They are saying that. So that is what in India also people say, 8
Right.
hours sleep, 9 hours sleep.
I think my perception of that changed here
Mm.
because when I look at the longevity
Yes.
in in the sisters here, they're like living to 104 and 78 and
Yes.
traveling the world. And I'm like, but I just got a message at you at 11 and I know you're going to Amrit Vela tomorrow. So I know you're waking up at 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Right.
So I'm like, 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because they have such,
Hmm.
I guess, de-stress, like their stress is not, I don't know why I'm blanking on the word, but but they have an easy mind,
Mm,
it's stress-free.
Yeah.
And they go to bed quite calm and ease from the day, like they unpack and that's it, Like you said, like leave the thoughts behind. And I'm just like, it's simple. You eat good food, you sleep well, you unpack, live a stressless life and
Yeah.
quality. But yeah, that's it.
You know how many years the tortoise live?
150, I think.
I heard some tortoise live 300 years. How, The breathing pattern of the tortoise is very slow. So when you practice meditation, then your breath also slows down. And in India, we say that every breath counts, and you have so many counts of breaths in this lifetime. So when your breaths are slow, automatically your longevity will be long. Right? For everything, there is research-based science is there. Right? Yeah.
I should have done this in the beginning, but wanted to thank you. So I'm sure we all didn't get a formal introduction of Sister Vasanta. So Sister Vasanta has come all the way from India, Hyderabad, from a retreat center called Shanti Sarovar. And she was in Guyana 14 years ago. 14 years is a big number. And she served in Guyana for 4.5 years plus.
Mm.
And she's very young. She's still young. If I tell you her age, you probably will have your jaws touching.
Oh, come on.
The few days that I have spent with her, I have really learned so much. Young but very mature, a very able soul, plays the role of a mother and also a big sister, patient. I thought this was the perfect topic for her. She like, do you get angry? No? Perfect. So then you have to do this. And with such simplicity and such clarity, she shared the knowledge with us. Right? So I'm sure we all are moved, we all are inspired to take that first. She made it easy, didn't she? Is it hard? No, she went, yes, it's simple. Who do you want to be, the gems or the stones? So thank you for coming all the way across the 7 oceans and enlightening us. And she went to every center in Guyana. And she's flying tomorrow morning from here. So before that, we said, okay, let's take the maximum benefit of her as well. So thank you,
Thank you
putting
so
your
much.
footstep here and spreading those vibrations, having that elevated thoughts and vision for everyone here. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to meet the family and share.
Our fortune to have you here.
Maybe 2 minutes of meditation? You want to
Yes,
guide
yes,
us into a
yes,
commentary?
yes.
And then we can.
And one thing what you said was such clarity and simplicity, simple things easily. Actually, spirituality is very easy. Spirituality means very easy. We make it complicated actually. Spiritual things are easy things. Spiritual things are original things, which are always easy. Right? So if we want to be like that, means we go down to the simplicity. We go down to that original nature. That is what love, peace, happiness is. The original qualities of the soul. Let's experience few moments. Sitting quietly. Allow your body to relax. Deeply and gently. Take deep breaths and let go. As you are breathing in, breathe in peace and calmness. Breathe out the worry, anger, and tension. Once again, as you breathe in, you feel the lightness. Freedom from all the unnecessary things and just focused. I am light. I am a being. Focus your attention on the center of the forehead. Visualize a point, a being of light who is lovely and sparkling. I am a pure consciousness. And visualize in front of you a beautiful, radiant light who is spreading the rays of peace, unlimited love, and bliss. Allow yourself to merge in the rays of love and experience God's love and light. Few moments. Allow yourself to embed with that love which is unlimited. Now gently see that love energy is spreading in the whole body, recharging each and every cell of the body, and just becoming, being fit and healthy with this consciousness. My relationships are getting better, understandable, and approachable. My purpose is served. I am peace. I am love. I am happiness. Gently with this consciousness, open your eyes when you are ready. And gently rub your palms. Rub your palms and just feel the warmth, the energy, and apply that energy onto your eyes and face. Om. Put on your makeup now. So let it continue, this makeup continue. Om Shanti. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. Those joining us on Zoom, and also a good turnout. See who you attracted, everyone. So thank you for taking the time and adding to the vibrations and making Guyana more peaceful. Shanti, you're welcome to join us every evening for evening meditation. And if you're interested to learn to meditate classes, we offer them as well. Next Monday is a national holiday, so we will not have an insight session, but we will be open for meditation. You're welcome to come for meditation as well. Right? Om Shanti. Good night, everyone.
Om Shanti, good night.
And those who are here, you will get a little takeaway. Just a moment.